Welcome everyone to Klever Live, our new show to bring you, us, closer together, the entire Klever team and the entire Klever community. I want to give the most warm thanks to everyone joining today and everyone around the world. Literally every continent and every country, Klever is present. And that's not because of us, it's because of you, the community. So really, before we start, thank you so much for everything you do, for the education and the positive messaging and the assistance and the passion that you guys bring us into the Klever team. And we're rolling out this new series called Klever Live. We'll be starting today with a very special man, someone who I work with on a daily basis. He is the head of NFTs at Klever and the product manager of Klever Exchange. He is just he's a developer who has so much intuitive understanding for what a user needs, what user wants. He listens constantly to user feedback, and that's what shapes his and his team's, which is quite large. Everything in their process is shaped by you, the user. He's utterly talented, very confident, and the perfect man for the job. Let me introduce you guys to Felipe Rigue. Felipe!
Hi. Hello, everyone.
How's it going?
Fine. Wonderful. Thanks for having me. Such an honor and so happy to be the first to start this amazing live stream series.
You deserve it. You feel that you and your team have feel this pretty amazing product in Klever Exchange, and we're going to dig really deep into all the nooks and pieces of what Klever X is, where its inception comes from, the technology behind it, the user experience, and everything else that goes into what we're building. But before we get into it, first of all, once again, guys, if you're new coming in, I see a bunch of comments coming in from every platform. Amazing to have you here. Please do drop questions. We'll get to them in the end. And really, once again, thank you for being with us and supporting everything that we do. But before we jump in, do please give us an intro of yourself, where you're from, your experience, your background, how you met the Klever team, which is of course a very interesting story, and your current role at Klever.
Sure. I'm from south of Brazil, a small city called Balneário Camboriú. Is in the state of Santa Catarina. Is close to our capital here, is Florianópolis. It's a big city, and it's a beautiful city. And my family works with tourism, hotel, hospitality for almost 40 years. I always been connected with technology and wanted to be in the front of my time. So I made my first website with 13 years old, almost 20 years ago. I was also an athlete and played football until 21. So here in Brazil, Germany, Switzerland, Portugal, and Italy. Then later, 11 years ago, I started to work with tech, marketing, and creating products. So I worked with big brands and created many other tech products. The first time I met the Klever team was almost 6 years ago in 2016. It's a nice story. I was running my startup and needed to find new tech partners. Then I received a spreadsheet with a list of the best developers in Brazil. indicator from other company. It's another great company here in Brazil. I started to contact one by one. The third name in the list was a guy called Dio Yanakiara. I sent him a message. In just 10 minutes, he answered me. And since there, I never found any other thing like this. I'm still here. So I remember that days after I met Dio, I thought to myself, we can't bring so many incredible minds together and don't create something incredible. I felt something was like a vision, you know. The rest is history, and maybe it's themed for another live session because I have such a good stories about this time. I also saw the inception from our first wallet, the crazy night that Dio and David Yanakiara, Dio's brother, the head of Klever Bots, called me at the Down to talk about crypto. We experienced the first ever exchange in the world. So then later I started to work with Klever founding team, and I met JP, that is the head of new business from Klever. It's an amazing guy. I presented the JP to Dio, and I also worked with everyone at Klever team. So always in touch with them. It's an honor to work with so many talented and good people. I'm so happy to be part of this.
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing story, and also the connectivity between how you met Dio, and how Dio met JP, and how everyone came in together to create something absolutely extraordinary and groundbreaking. So you were touching upon it quickly, but the company culture of Klever is something that is very unique. We're a global company, utterly remote, no headquarters. Everybody works either from home or from an office of the residence. We have people from Brazil, the US, Canada, Holland, South Africa, Nigeria, UK, Ukraine, Israel, Japan, South Korea, you name it, we have it. A very large team and highly passionate. But in terms of company culture, like how do you see and feel that Klever has a completely different viewpoint on how to function together and how to work as a team? And how do you view the company culture from your standpoint?
Yeah, Klever is the best place to work. I'm always saying to my family that I live in the future. It's so good to live in the future. We have a team culture of working with passion. More than 120 ninjas working remotely around the world. It's incredible. We love our products. We love our Klever and also the community. That's why we do everything with passion. We are tech guys. We want to create the best products for us too. So I receive feedbacks from our team almost every day saying, Felipe, thanks for asking me to this mock-up. I always dreamed to do and create this. Or Felipe, thanks to including me to help to create this NFT marketplace. I want to create the most amazing marketplace in the world. The guys have a lot of passion to do this product. So Bruno, our CDO, is always saying about taking ownership, to be part of the product, to give all and create the best product you can, to be the part of this. So there is no blocks and distance between positions in any level at Klever. Everyone is accessible. No ego, just passion to build products. It's a great culture. You always have someone to help you. So one thing that is very interesting, that we celebrate all the steps and the milestones when we achieve in the Klever way. Our team delivers a sprint, we celebrate with our pizza and beer day. So everyone in the team buy a pizza and a beer anywhere in the world, and Klever pays through the wallet. It's very funny, and people here love it. So I can say that Klever is a company that values every aspect of your work. So you're gonna grow so much at Klever. So this is kind of culture that you only see in unicorns. It's amazing to be part.
Indeed, Klever is several unicorns in the making. It's a beautiful future, and the future surely is Klever. It was interesting. Also, you touched upon quickly on the company culture. One thing that is extraordinary to me is the flat organization of our company, where it doesn't matter whether you're the CEO or the CTO or director or a manager or a product owner or a new developer or someone who just joined, a few weeks ago. You can reach anyone at any time about anything, and that keeps the organization not only flat but also very flexible and fluid, and you share a lot of knowledge, which is I think essential for growth. So yeah, it's something very special for sure. But let's get into the Klever Exchange launch. We launched or had a global launch on September 30th for web, iOS, and Android. It went amazingly smooth. It was a very successful launch in itself, technically. And please do share with us the feelings of the team, a little bit about the structure of the team, and also, of course, the feedback from the community.
Sure. Launching an exchange is something unique. It's an incredible feeling to achieve, and it's amazing to get this first milestone with the best team I ever worked with. So there's so much talent at Klever. We are just in the beginning of a long road that will lead Klever Exchange to big milestones. So the feedback from our community is great. Our numbers are increasing every day. So we are listening to our community and prioritizing the task they ask it first. I love the Klever community, and personally, I would like to thank everyone for the help, suggestions, support during the beta time. So it was really, really important for us. So our community is different from the others. It's the best experience I ever had building a product. So I feel like the community is doing the product with us together as one. So when we launch a product at Klever, it's like spreading the world, the speed of sound. So we ship and boom, the community is giving us feedback, support, reviews. It's amazing. So this is the best way to create a product. So I couldn't ask for more. Imagine working like this, what we will achieve in 2 years from now. I would just want to thank the Klever community for all they do for us.
Yeah, it's really something absolutely unique. I mean, guys, if you want to comment where you're from in the comment section, it's literally just write the country you're from or a flag. I'm sure you will see an insane diversity of our community, and it's something that makes the Klever ecosystem very, very, very not only promising in terms of products and how to field them and how to get them out, but it also means that our user base is very diverse, both women and men, and literally from every corner of the world. So thank you everyone for not only being here, but being with us throughout this journey, because it's been pretty amazing, and it's just starting, just like Felipe said. But let's dive a little bit deeper into the technology behind the Klever Exchange. Is built on top of proprietary technology, meaning in-house built, right? The Klever team has not utilized any third-party sources or any other technology to build the foundation that's now been fielded. So please go into a little bit more on that subject and the benefits of using our own technology.
Yes, I'm always saying this, so I'll explain better my point of view. There's so much effort and development in the crypto space. I know that we are not the first ones to create an exchange. But in a tech perspective, we are the first ones to build all the ecosystem and the products the way we are doing. So I have been looking and researching the market for years, and I can say that Klever is the most startup model crypto ecosystem in the world. I'm a tech guy. I don't actually look like with a nerd with glasses, but I live crypto and tech 24 hours a day. If Klever wasn't a tech company, I wouldn't be saying this. So Have you seen the Silicon Valley series with the guys coding decentralized network and the dream to create something that will change the world? So a lot of super successful stories from startups and game-changing companies started with the same tech culture that Klever has. So it's a tech culture in its DNA and make us different from everyone. Every aspect from the exchange, not only the exchange, I can say everything, wallet, swap, hardware wallet, any Klever product are created by our own code, ourselves. So talking about the exchange, it's a major challenge to create this fully coded product by our own team. So we know that nobody follows this way, but it's a big difference to scale a product. We know every part of the code, so it's ours. It's our code, and we have a specialist for every subject, every kind of situation. There is a specialist at Klever. So I have a guy that works with me that is called Hilario. He's a monster. He coordinates all the team. He has tech in the background. I have our CEO Dio is always thinking in front of his time. He's always doing something unique. You don't know what he's doing because he's 10, 20 years from now. We have David, our Clever Boats leader, that creates amazing products at the boat squad. We have Vinny from the back end services because he always doing something to scale and be preparing for our security. Marlon, the magician, the young guy that creates all the stuff behind the scenes. Bruno, our CTO. I can stay talking about the team like for 3 hours for now because there's so many talented and great people at Klever. So I feel every day like I'm writing a book. I will tell the world someday that what Klever does because we are doing something unique. You probably will do some other live streams and you should do with Marlon, Hilario. And there's so much talent and great guys at Klever. I'm so honored to be part of this.
Yeah, the Marlon mind is something different. Marlon Gomez, who is our head of software architecture at Clever, he's actually the man who, in his mind and then in his fingers, built the infrastructure and architecture of the entire Clever exchange from scratch. It took
Yeah.
a long time, but he thinks differently and he views the world, I think, from a different viewpoint. And I think that's something that we all benefit from, especially you and your team today when you're scaling that product into something much larger and more friendly for our users and market disruptive. So yeah, Marlon definitely will come on. We have a lot of amazing people in Clever, and we also have a lot of incredible people in the Clever community. I've spoken, of course, to make sure that he's willing and able. But Sam, the carpet man, and as everybody knows, he will also be coming and joining the show in a bit. Not today, but on another day, and many others from around the community. So it's not just a stage for the Clever team, but also for the Clever community and Clever's partners, of course, moving forward. But I do want to touch upon something that the community asks a lot about, right? Which is the next features. What's coming next? We built the foundation. We all know that. We've understood that the technical basis of the Clever Exchange has now been laid, and it's time to scale. What are we building? What is the team currently working on? And what features are the community members asking for specifically?
Yeah, sure. I'm receiving so many good feedback, ideas, and suggestions from our users, also from our team as well. We have the NFTs around the corner. It will be the next chapter in our exchange. Clever Trades also is a feature that we will be launching in the coming months too. It's a smart trade option for the trader, allowing to create take profit and stop loss in the same trade. It is like a
Clever
bot that
Trades?
you. Yes, Clever Trades. It's like a bot that you buy and sell in an easy way for beginners and also for pros. So we also want to launch other options for trading like the stop loss that our community is asking to. We were able to provide the API keys to support our users in the coming weeks. So with documentations for developers, so we will be able to integrate or create a bot inside our exchange. So also we have the Klever pool that it will work like a liquidity pool for our exchange. This one is already being developed inside our Klever bots squad. We have a full roadmap of launches, and some are still not allowed to talk in public, but some examples are support to fiat, convert small amount to KOV, pay fees with KOV. The favorite key pairs are just being almost to be launched. Clever bots and many other stuffs. We have so many great stuffs to become new features very soon.
Amazing. I don't know if you guys caught everything that Felipe just went over, but it's a long list of new features being integrated, and it's all based on your feedback. Like that. That's the entire process, which was the whole point of such a long beta testing process of having tens of thousands of testers giving feedback constantly, essential feedback on how to improve the user experience and what new features to build. So it's a long list, but I think one of the things that I personally, and I know Felipe personally as well, is extremely excited about is the integration of the Klever NFT marketplace into the Klever exchange. How will that work from a user experience perspective? Who is it aimed at? Which kind of audience? And how will it function regarding NFTs and with Klever custody? Can you elaborate more on that?
Yes, I love NFTs. 2 days ago, Klever started its own story with NFTs with the successful launch of clevernft.com, our non-custodial marketplace. For the coming weeks, Klever NFT marketplace will be also launched inside our exchange. So it will allow our users to sell NFTs in 3 ways. The first one is a closed bid, when the NFT seller sets a closed price, and who pays for it first, it's the new owner of the NFT. For example, you have an asset you want to sell to on the Klever NFT marketplace, to set the price, and the first one that pays for this price takes the NFT. It's a closed bid, easy way. The other one is
that's a closed bid, yeah.
Yeah, the closed bid, the first one. You set the price. The one interested in your NFT pays for the amount, and you receive, and the payer is the new owner of the NFT. So the second one is a date start and date end auction. When the NFT seller sets a date and a minimum bid for start with to start the auction, and then we the biggest bid until the date finishes is the new owner of the NFT. You have a timer running, so you get the starting date, you set the minimum amount, and also you get the highest bid until the end of this auction is the winner of the NFT and takes the ownership of the new NFT. So this is the second option, this date start and date end auction is with a timer. The third one is an unlimited auction, when the NFT seller receives an unlimited number of bids, and it has the power to decide which one will be the winner by himself. So he sets the minimum bid, the minimum amount to receive the bid, and we start to receive the bid. It's no time, no finish, no timer. He decides when he wants to sell the NFT. We will start focusing on in-gaming NFTs with the amazing DevKings NFTs. It's something that our community is asking every day. And we also add arts collections, collectibles, sports, NFTs, and many other surprises. And we are open to integrate with every NFT collection in the world. We also support credit card payments, and Klever Swap will be enabled at Klever NFT marketplace. So we will be able to pay in every coin that our swaps support. So it's an amazing feature, because it will bring a lot of possibilities for NFTs market,
So you don't have to actually pay in the currency that the person who offers the NFT is asking for. If he wants an Ethereum or KLV, you can actually pay in Bitcoin or Litecoin. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's something like that, because our swap, it works perfectly today, and we as Klever, we can integrate easily each product, because we have like an ecosystem, a great ecosystem, and our squads are all connected. So if I want to integrate something from wallet, I can bring the Vitor Pereira, the head of Klever Wallet, and he helps me, and we integrate the swap inside the Klever NFT. So it's easy, because we have so much tech, and like I said before, it's our code, so we can integrate easily. So this is
and that's
way
a point I want to get back to. The fact that it's Klever's own code means that you don't have to rely on third parties. You don't have to rely on other services going down or staying up or being in maintenance or not, or needing an upgrade. When we need to upgrade, we scale ourselves. That's the power of being Klever. So yeah, I do think it's a very different approach to most, not just crypto companies, but most tech companies do. And Klever is a tech company. Most people don't understand that yet, but they surely will soon.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next topic and next ideas, because there's a lot of people asking, of course, what coins will be listed next, and
Sure.
what are the plans for listings, right? Are we going for the entire market, or are we doing a different approach of more exclusivity? Please fill us in on the blanks there.
Yes, new listings are coming to Klever Exchange. Actually, last week we listed the first ones. We have a full calendar of listings to start on the next week, and we plan to list 20 new tokens starting next week, and it will be giving us 80 new key pairs until the end of November. So we will have
can we just repeat those numbers so that everybody gets
sure.
that?
We will list 20 new tokens until the end of November. It will be like 100 key pairs inside our exchange until the end of November. We will prioritize the tokens that are already on the Klever wallet, and we have support from our swap. We are also creating a listing token service that will be able to new projects submit for us for approval to list in the Klever exchange. You'll be interactive, and also inside the Klever ID account. So you'll be able to send us new token listings, and our team will understand, and we will create something amazing to our community that I still can't talk more about it. So it's coming.
Amazing. And yeah, tapping into those other communities, like Dan here says, 80 pairs by the end of November, 20 new tokens, like Sam says. And yes, Moto King, I'm with you as well. I want to see your videos, driving around on your bike and doing crazy stuff with a Klever logo all over your gear. But in terms of tapping into those communities, what is your team and your ideas in terms of how do we market expand? Once we're starting to scale, how do we tap into that market and grow on an exponential level?
Yes, today we are a crypto to crypto only exchange, but we plan to support fiat in the near future to expand our services and global presence. We are already totally global, and our next step is focusing the growth of our user base and the Klever Exchange trading volumes. The plan include those new key pairs listings, NFTs, and also the Klever pool that will bring us a lot of more liquidity. That's the plan for market expansion. There's so much to grow. We are just in the beginning. Klever Exchange will be the major step for Klever. It's been a major step for Klever, and I believe that we can also bring a lot of new features. But right now we are focusing on listing new key pairs, studying our user, listening to our community, and also focusing on bringing more volume and on new key pairs listings for our exchange. So
great. And you touched upon something very important that I think a lot of people don't really put a lot of emphasis on, and that's liquidity, right?
Yes.
We, as we build Klever Swap over the years, we understand the importance of liquidity for tokens, coins, and markets. And having liquidity is like having your tap on. It's full of water, and you can constantly take and drink and share. How, in terms of Klever Exchange essential role as a liquidity engine of the Klever ecosystem, how do you see that?
Yeah, Klever products are all integrated. The tech culture of Klever makes our squads all connected. So today, Klever Swap is already using Klever Exchange for many key pairs, and in a very short term, all these swaps will be made inside our exchange. With the Klever pool launching soon, we also will be able to provide more liquidity for our products. So swap the Klever wallet swap uses the Klever exchange, so the liquidity comes. Klever pool inserts more liquidity, all connected together. We can make great stuffs.
LP, liquidity pool, right?
Yeah,
I know
Klever pool.
Klever pool. There we go. I know you can't really dig into deeper we can't reveal too much about that project, but do reveal what you can. I'm sure the community would love to hear.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say a lot about this because there's a squad at Klever that is the Klever bots squad that I personally I love this squad because it's something amazing. Recently, our CEO Dio shared a link about the Klever Signals. You know that group. This Signal group is all made with the Klever bot system. It's amazing. The Klever bot has some algorithms and they have some amazing stuff made inside with our only proprietary code. David, the Dio's brother, is a genius from bots. I'm a big fan from David because
huge
what
fan
he
myself as well. He
yes,
always
I'm a
works in
huge fan.
silence, completely,
Yeah,
like it suddenly just comes out with something
yeah,
ready built.
I usually say that Cleverbot Squad is like a secret part of Clever. I think that most people doesn't even know about this, but Cleverbots is something that is changing the market. It's changing the way Clever is doing the exchange. I can say that it's one of our secret sauces. We have this Cleverbot Squad is helping so much the Clever exchange and helping us also so much the Klever swap, and also there's so much things, so many good things to do and to come with the Klever squad team, bots team. It's something amazing what the guys are doing.
Incredible. I completely agree with you. David and Chiara, the brother of Dio, he and his team are really some of the magicians, and the silent magicians, like I said. Like, you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
really
yeah.
feel them until the product is out there, which is amazing. We have a lot of teams and squads in Clever, front end, back end, DevSecOps, hardware wallet, Clever blockchain, led by our blockchain guru Fernando Sobrera. Some
Yeah.
of you know him as Crypto Chain. There's really nothing to know about blockchains that Fernando doesn't know. Like, he's just one of a kind, and we're utterly blessed to have him. But it just goes on and on and on and on. It doesn't stop there. But I do want to ask about the future plans for integration of the Klever exchange into the Klever blockchain that is going to have its testnet launch just in a few days, actually on October 15th.
You have mentioned someone that I want to personally say about it. That's Fernando Sobrera. I last week, I think 2 weeks ago, I used a hashtag called Sobrera Nakamoto. The people have made a lot of fun.
Yes, I remember.
You remember that because Sobrera is the guy behind the scenes, and the guy that is leading the project for Klever Labs. I personally thank all the Klever Labs because the Klever Labs helped us for the clevernft.com launch. The guys made an awesome, amazing job. And we just starting this product, but it's already a great product. And Sobrera is a genius behind the scenes that is leading the Klever chain. Klever chain will start a new era at Klever. Having our own blockchain will create a lot of new possibilities for us. For the exchange side, I can talk about two things: new tokens created in the Klever chain and NFTs in Klever chain. So for new tokens, we'll create a healthy environment in the blockchain industry, and like how can I explain? This will be the right place for new projects to launch the products. So Clever Exchange will provide this. It's like a launch pad. You'll be able to create your own token and launch your product inside our exchange. So NFTs in Clever Chain will be fully integrated with our marketplace. So but we want for more. We want more. We are always looking for new ways to provide new solutions.
We
at
always
Klever.
want more.
Yeah. And for the NFTs, we can deliver something different. I was talking before this live with Dio, and I asked him, can I say a little bit about this? He said, go ahead. So I will say it right now. We want to deliver something very different that is on our own chain royalty models for NFTs. It's something that it's being talked about inside the blockchain industry, but it's something personally that is one of my dreams on NFTs to create something like this. It's imagine you selling an NFT through the Klever chain and defining a royalty to be sent directly to the Klever wallet, no matter who is the new owner of the NFT forever. Today you have just some off-chain solutions for this inside some marketplace. For example, you said you are a magician and you want to create a sound, and this sound will be an NFT, and you set a royalty for your song, and you sell this through the platforms, streamings, and etc. Every new owner or every play or every interaction with this transaction sends you a royalty to your wallet. Imagine that no matter where is the token listed, no matter where is the token, it's on chain. It's directly on chain. This is something that is certainly impact the many industry in the future. It's something that I talked about with Sobrera. It's something that I talked with Dio. We are doing some major things here, and I believe that this kind of NFTs will impact a lot of industries like the ticketing, music, gaming. You setting a royalty through on chain is something that will bring us a lot of interest from the market, I believe.
Sports, we were discussing
Yeah,
before. Sports
yeah.
NFTs.
Yes, is a new is a huge success right now. The sports NFT. It's we have a JP and me. Months ago, we were working with some contacts. JP, the director of new business from Klever. We were talking a lot of brands and a lot of players in the market to create collections with Klever, and this is something that we are already running, and this is something that it's taking a lot of attention from the market. There are clubs interested, football clubs, there are many sports teams, we have the athletes, everyone is taking attention from NFTs market, and I think that is just starting. We have a great prospect for this inside Klever. I want to create collections also from these brands, and I believe that there's so much to come, much more to come.
For sure. For sure. I want to dig deeper a little bit about the team behind the Clever Exchange, the different squads working on web, iOS, Android, and different team interactions inside of the Clever organization, and how you structure that as head of it all, as product manager of Clever Exchange, and how you tackle those organizational hindrances, and how you overcome it. In addition to, how do you integrate a better user experience by listening to the feedback from our users, and making sure that that channels through your team?
Yeah, I receive so many messages every day. I need to coordinate all. I create a roadmap. I have a panel that's called the feedback community feedback and user feedback panel that I insert every new idea, suggestion, review. I send there. Then I make a filter with my teammate Ilario. This is the operational guy from Exchange that works every day with me. Then we discuss, and then after we discuss, we check the roadmap for the team, and we see that the most important things, and we create a task. After this first evaluation of the task, we start delivering the task for the team. And we see that if you want to deliver first on the mobile or on the web, we directly send the task for the iOS and Android team, or we send it directly to the web team. There are so many reviews and suggestions, but we need to check if it's aligned with our roadmap, and if it's something that we need to ship first. And I know that users want to be always with the best products that we can, but we are doing the best for our team. We have more than 50 guys already coding right now. I just missing a meeting right now, but I'm just making a live too. Our team never stops, never stops. We are always connected. We are trying to ship products and features every day, and we are doing the best as we can. But the community will see a lot of coming, a lot of things coming, and I think that Klever Exchange will grow a lot because we interact and we receive feedbacks every day and trying to do the best product as we can.
Amazing. Regarding custody, we've been discussing, you and I, for quite some time, and we're in 2021 now. Yes, as a Bitcoiner, as a crypto lover, I do believe that most people who interact and enter the crypto economy in the past, my vision was and view was, no, everybody should have self-custody. It's important. It's part of the philosophy behind cryptocurrencies, to own your money, truly. We facilitate that in Klever app, but it's also important to invite new users who perhaps are not as familiar with 12 words, private keys, and keeping your data safe. And once lost those passwords, essentially, your access to your money is gone. So it's a lot of responsibility, and especially when we're coming in now, we're talking about roughly 114 million Bitcoin holders, estimate about around 200 million crypto holders in the world. It's a very small number compared to the entire population of the globe who will eventually enter into the crypto economy. So how do you see us inviting them in? In my opinion, custody is a very, very important first step, right? Coming in, allowing yourself to learn slowly into what's happening in blockchain, Bitcoin, crypto, NFTs, DeFi, gaming on the blockchain, etc. But doing that without actually having this kind of heavy burden to begin with of self-custody. So how does Klever solve this through the Klever Exchange with Klever Custody?
Yeah, I think that Klever is doing this for 3 years in a row. So Klever Wallet is a game-changing product that creates your. I love this quote. It's be your own bank. You have to be your own bank. Dio always said this, and to give financial freedom to everyone. I think this concept is amazing, and we need more decentralized products. And I think that the world is going decentralized every day because there is no much more space to centralize everything in the world. I think that decentralization and Web 3.0 is going mainstream every day. We have the NFTs example to see the game impact that we are seeing over the last months. We have the feeling that DevKing's NFT play to earn game will change this also this industry also. There are, but Klever is helping the decentralization in many ways. Personally, I think that two products that are almost ready to be shipped even this year is the Klever Custody that's inside the Klever Labs products, and also the Klever hardware wallet that will be shipped this year. This is inside the Sobrera, the Klever Labs guy. It's an amazing team. The guys that Sobrera has, I never seen so many talent like Klever Labs. We
Absolute
are
machines.
yeah,
Machines.
the guys are ninjas and machines. It's amazing to see the growth. Clever hardware wallet will be a game changing product for us because we'll be connected to the Clever wallet, and it will be no custodial product that will be shipped all over the world, and it will be made here in Brazil also. Clever is creating an industry to ship and create this product. I'm not the best guy to talk about it because I think that you should invite
Marcelo is.
Marcelo, Sobrera, and all the guys that lead this team. But I'm a big fan from this product because I personally I want this product for me as soon as possible. They are in the market, but Clever Custody will also be integrated on Clever Exchange. This is something that we started as a wallet, and I think that the wallet integration with the custody with our exchange, it's something that we want to deliver to the market. It's something that we are already discussing and planning to do it, and we will allow our users to have the Clever wallet connected to the Clever exchange that's in a custodial way. So this will be able to provide our users the possibility to integrate directly the wallet directly to the Clever Exchange custody. And this is a product that you should talk more about it with Sobreda, with the guys, because the engine and the tech behind the scenes is something that you love it.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, I had a meeting with Sobrera yesterday, and we were talking about the different encryption methods used in the wallet, and how we generate the entropy and the encryption code, and essentially keeping everything utterly safe for our users inside the wallet, and how that extends to all other products inside the Clever ecosystem, including, of course, the Clever hardware wallet that's going to go on pre-sale in this quarter. So exciting times for Clever. Let's go into one last topic before we ask and collect questions from our community around the world. Clever ID. How is it used inside of the Clever Exchange? Give us a little bit of a roundup of what actually the product is and how you see the future usage for Clever ID inside of the Clever ecosystem.
Yeah, sure. Clever ID is the passport for all the Clever products. Once you have the Clever ID account, you will be able to use all Clever products. It's like the other companies that you have just one account and you can use all the products. Clever ID will be it's already the passport for all the Clever products. Also, you will be able to. There's something that we are creating inside the Clever ID that will be. We want to create like an address, a crypto address, and this will provide you the ability to send money and send crypto and to send directly to this Clever ID. This is something very, very, very interesting to see. We are just starting this product, but Clever ID will be integrated for all these products, and you will be able to provide other Clever ID users transactions directly through this network that we are creating. So you have Clever ID.
Essentially, just to break it down, guys, Clever ID, the future of it is essentially a username per holder, where it doesn't matter which blockchain you're on. You can get paid and
exactly
do transactions along all blockchains, essentially just to one username. And it's an amazing vision for how crypto should be as simple send like an email. And I know it's something that Dio rages about a lot, and it's something that definitely will change the game for us. So yeah, that's super interesting. Please go on.
Yeah, crypto address are quite difficult for beginners. So if you have a Klever ID, an username or a code, just send the code and use the Klever products, and you'll be able to receive crypto and use our products. It's the passport for the ecosystem that we are building, and I think that this is amazing. This is amazing product. It will change, impact the industry in our ecosystem. It's already
Mm,
done because we used Klever ID in the Klever Exchange, but will be a lot more features to be delivered in the next year for sure.
hmm. Amazing. So, guys, first of all, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. We're slowly coming to the conclusion of, but please do. We've been collecting questions up until this time. I also want to thank our backstage team. Amazing work, everyone, setting this up, making it so beautiful, and everybody, of course, for joining in. It's just a glorious day for the Klever ecosystem. But please do drop your questions in. Our backstage team will try to pick it up, but they've already picked up a few, so we'll start with them directly. What is the listing process that a token needs to follow to be listed on Klever Exchange, and when will this be revealed?
Yeah, sure. We have a listing process almost to be delivered to the market, and will be a link. And you guys have to just click the link and create a Klever ID account, take the all the steps, and you just send the first submit approval. You just send the infos about your token, your project. You say you send all the form. You fill out the form and send to Klever team. Once we approve your project, you will receive another link that will be the link to close the listing process. You're able to select a marketing plan, and you all the second phase of the listing process, and then you're done. We just align with you about the calendar to fit in our listing process calendar, and then it's done. It will be an easy way to list tokens, and I think that it's in a clever and easy way.
Yes, yes, and it's going to be an automated process, which I do think it's going to simplify things for a lot of projects. But of course, the Klever due diligence team will be making their judgment, and they're making sure that it's only legit projects that we're talking about here. When Ivan Nathaniel is asking, will Klever Exchange add P2P trades ever in the future?
Yeah, we have a plan to do it, but it's not on the short term. We will deliver the NFTs peer to peer through the smart contracts, because we are already doing this, because we have the clevernft.com that you just plug your wallet and you can buy and pay. It's in a decentralized way. And the next step will be the peer-to-peer. You sell your NFT directly to the other users in a decentralized way through the smart contracts. So for the exchange, we have this plan, but in not so short term. I can say we have just a lot of we have more steps to do this before.
Mm-hmm. Great,
But it's
great.
something that is already on the roadmap.
Awesome. Sam asks, when will the API keys be available for the public?
We are already testing this. It's almost done. I can say that in the next 15 days we'll be ready, and the user will be able to go to the account screen and set an API key, and we will provide a short documentation, and we'll be ready in 15 days. We are already testing this, but it will be shipped very, very soon.
Yeah, that's what's so exciting. I mean, I'm seeing this, of course, in real time and part of the process, but there's so much going on in the background that is not publicly available, that is not publicly known, even on the roadmap. So do stay tuned to all announcements and updates from our social channels, and do please drop a like and a subscribe on this video, because a lot more to come. Last question from the community: will Klever Exchange be listed on CoinMarketCap and or CoinGecko?
Sure, it's already been done. We are providing all the details and API documentations that CoinMarketCap is asking us, also for CoinGecko. I will check today with the team, but it's almost done, and be ready for the next weeks. I think that we'll be listening. It's our main concern right now. It's a top priority, and it will be ready very, very soon.
Amazing, amazing. Well, I do have one last question in terms of your own passion, your own journey. What are you most excited for right now, personally?
What a moment to be alive. I always say this. I live in the future. We are just creating the future. I'm so honored to be part of this. I have Klever as my family. The Klever founding team is one of my best friends. I love to work at Klever. I love the products that we are doing, and I love what we are doing. And I see that we are just starting, because there is much more to come, and that's it. I want to thank you, everybody, to the support that they are giving us, the community. I always talking with the community to feel to check the feeling and the feedbacks and the help and the support. I just want to thank everybody for the support, and I'm so happy to be part of this. I'm honored to be part of this.
We're honored to have you part of the team. I mean, you're absolutely a phenomenal developer, but also a leader and an inspiration to a lot of us in the global Klever team. And that brings us to a conclusion. Thank you so much, Felipe, for joining us on this first Klever Live. You've been amazing, sharing all of your insights and what's going on behind the scenes, ahead of today, and tomorrow in the Klever Exchange team squads. So thank you very much. And thank you guys, to the entire global Klever community, for joining in today. There will be a lot more live streams and videos coming in the coming weeks, months, and years ahead. So do drop a like, subscribe to that bell button to make sure that you stay in the know. And until next time, stay hungry, be clever.